Hello, welcome to Moonlit Justice Oracle. I'm here to do the third and final installment on these particular collective readings that have been occurring the past week or so. I believe this is the same energy, it's just watching it all progress with cards. It's really interesting and intriguing how this happened, but if this is resonating with you, then I hope it's beneficial and is providing some kind of clarity or guidance, reassurance. I'm not sure what one would be getting from this, but I know there's a reason I'm doing it. So, yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do in support of this channel. I appreciate you. Okay, let's just get started. I'll start with the main three cards that came out. We've got Beginning of Cycle, Ecstatic, and an Offer. So I'm under the impression someone's ending a cycle or has ended a cycle already. And now this is the beginning of a new cycle. Someone's ecstatic, very happy about making an offer or an offer that's been presented. So that's amazing. Me saying that's amazing isn't saying enough, but it's all I can really say. Whoever you are, I hope that you're proud of yourself, and I hope that you're finding happiness. Let me see. All right. Okay, so with Beginning of Cycle, we've got anxiety and no action. So I'm not sure if someone's feeling anxious because they haven't been taking action when it comes to the beginning of a cycle, or if this is something from the past. I'm not sure if someone's experiencing anxiety because of the non-action that's occurred in the past. Like if someone didn't take action on something in the past, they might experience anxiety regarding, I'm not sure if whoever is resonating with feeling anxious about beginning a cycle where there's been no action or there is currently no action. I'm not sure if someone didn't take action in the past and now they're anxious about trying to return to start a new cycle with maybe someone or a situation from the past. I only mention that because the past is here with anxiety. Beginning of cycle, anxiety, patience, the past, and open-minded. So someone might be trying to be patient with their self because of this anxiety they're experiencing. The anxiety is involving the past somehow. So something happened in the past, I believe. Patience is required, or someone is finding it necessary to be patient and open-minded about a situation from the past. Someone might be being patient with their self, dealing with anxious feelings, trying to remain open-minded about what's happened in the past maybe, or open-minded about the possibilities when it comes to beginning a new cycle. No action was clarified by abundance and darkness. It's like an abundance of non-action where there was darkness, or no action, abundance, darkness. Someone isn't able to see, it's dark. Someone hasn't taken action, they're not taking action toward their abundance. I'm not sure if this non-action ended up creating an abundance of darkness in some kind of way. We've talked about the darkness before. I'm not sure what the darkness could mean to you. Then we have ecstatic. So someone's very happy. Let's see. Ecstatic, change, single, leave. Those are the four cards that came with ecstatic. Ecstatic, change, single, leave. And stability. And stability, not instability. And stability. So I'm not sure if someone's really happy to be changing something in their life, or if someone's really happy about some kind of changes. Someone might be, I'm not sure if this is involving a relationship, but someone might have left a relationship or is in the midst of leaving a relationship where they're unsatisfied, unfulfilled. Change, single, leave, stability. I'm not sure if someone's feeling stable now that they're changing a situation, leaving a situation. single, leave, stability. If someone's feeling stable and happy on their own, or they're feeling like they will have stability and happiness once they're on their own. We did mention that, I don't remember if it was the first or second video, but it was about explore, putting yourself first, and alone. So I'm not sure if this is someone's, like, part of someone's quest to find independence or to gain independence, stability. And all of this was clarified by optimism, success, and psychic abilities. This one's interesting. We'll get to that. Leave. Optimism, movement, instability, high self-confidence, putting yourself first. So I'm not sure if someone's been putting their self first, and this has instilled them with a level of high self-confidence to move forward through some kind of instability or out of instability. Or someone's optimistic that when they leave, when they change a situation, they're optimistic that this forward movement will, because we have stability here, right? We have stability. Someone's really happy about this. So I think instability is what someone is leaving or changing. High self-confidence and putting yourself first. So someone's feeling good. Like, someone's feeling good about the moves they're making to better their life in some way. Success. Ecstatic change, single, leave, stability, success. Optimism, success, psychic abilities. Stability, success, options, showing love, and loyalty. So I'm not sure if someone's feeling, like, let's say they're leaving a relationship, right? They're not satisfied in this relationship they've been in, so they're leaving. They're feeling optimistic that they will find stability and success when it comes to options, maybe for people. Like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know, sometimes, I don't know, I've heard people talk about how they feel like they stick around in situations and relationships with other people because they feel like they'd have a hard time finding loyal partners in some way, or loyal partners where they'd also be satisfied. I don't know if this is something like that, where someone was kind of like, I'll just kind of settle with what I've got right now, either because of maybe low self-confidence, not feeling like anyone else would be interested in you, or not wanting to deal with the whole process of meeting new people and finding partners. Options, showing love and loyalty. Maybe, I think loyalty is a issue here, only because of the advice section. We'll get to that later, but I think loyalty might have been an issue for someone in the past. Showing love, options, success. Someone is feeling confident, optimistic, that they will find stability and success when it comes to options, showing love, and loyalty. I'm not sure if someone feels like they'll have success if they show love to someone. They have people they could show love to who could be loyal. I don't know. And then we have psychic abilities, giving, and then giving help. So I'm not sure what exactly this is. I'm not sure if someone's received or given some kind of psychic intuitive guidance or help, assistance somehow, or if this is something that someone is optimistic that could help them in the future or in the present. If this is something that's helped someone in the past, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if someone here feels like they have psychic abilities. They know they have psychic abilities, and that could help. So take that how it resonates. I'm not really sure, but it was interesting how giving, I ended up clarifying giving, and giving help came out. So I'm like, okay, someone's, I believe, intuitive guidance, psychic guidance, clairvoyance, something like that has helped someone in some way when it comes to stability or optimism, feeling confident in some way. An offer. So we had the three main cards that came out again. Beginning of cycle, ecstatic, and an offer. So I'm not, oh shoot, I'm not sure if someone's excited, like very happy and excited to begin a cycle, maybe to present someone with an offer. We have an offer, deserving of love, leading, insecure, and an answer, truth. An offer, deserving of love, leading, insecure, and answer, truth. Okay, so I'm not sure if someone is feeling slightly insecure about someone's response to an offer they want to present or will present. Like, I'm not sure if someone's feeling a little insecure about what someone's answer will be, what the truth of a situation is. Maybe whoever wants to present someone with an offer or make an offer in some way, maybe they don't have full clarity to know what someone would say. It's one of those things like, you don't know the answer until you ask, right? And that's a terrifying situation to be in. But it's one of those fears we face with the potential of a wonderful reward, possibly involving love. We have an offer deserving of love. Someone might now feel they're having higher self-confidence, or they're finding more self-worth, understanding they are deserving of love, especially if this is someone who's been in a, let's say, a relationship with someone, I think it was the first video, it was like someone wasn't feeling appreciated. Anyway, so if someone's been in a relationship where they haven't been satisfied, maybe they haven't felt loved, like, I don't know, maybe someone didn't feel like they were worth loving, I don't know. Insecure, leading, insecure. Someone might be insecure, taking the lead, taking a leadership role in a situation. I believe that is true in this case because of the advice that came out. An offer deserving of love, leading, insecure, and answer in truth. So taking the lead in this situation is making an offer to someone, asking someone a question, presenting them with something, an offer. Putting themselves out there in some way is taking the lead. Insecure and answer truth. So clarifying the truth part of this, we have new opportunity, feelings, energetic, and amused. So someone's feeling good about a new opportunity. Feeling energetic and amused. I'm not sure, because I mean, amused is being entertained or finding something funny. Huh. I get like kind of like a weird giddy, not a weird in a bad way, like a fun kind of energy with this, but I don't know. Truth, a realization. Oh, so we have new opportunity and a realization. A realization, making things better and resisting change. A realization, maybe someone realized that someone was resisting change when it came to making things better somehow. Making things better. Resisting change. Okay, so something important I should note. I'm only mentioning this because if you're not sure, if you need some kind of confirmation, if you've been resonating with these past messages, right? And you're like, I feel like this is for me, but I'm not really sure. I think I found, like, there's some important clues here that could be relevant to some of you. So, this is maybe the 5th reading I've tried to do. Because the other ones were really confusing, and I knew this was going to be the final one. Pardon the ambulance real quick. They're saving lives. I'm going to drink my coffee. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so, anyways, long story short. The past readings I did off camera to try to prepare for this 3rd and final message, there was a lot coming out about what was going on. How can I sum this up? So there was a lot of, I don't know a word. Basically, someone might have been struggling with their sexual romantic identity in some kind of way. There was a lot having to do with various differences between people and what is considered, I'm not going to get into this too much, but it's kind of like we have same-sex relationships, we have relationships where one partner is there's a big age gap, things like that. There was a lot of that coming out, and then religion as well. So I'm not sure if anyone in this situation has been struggling with, I really wish there was words I could use that would describe this, but I'll just blabber like I am good at. If there's all these challenges related to what people think, what people in someone's community think, what someone's religious beliefs say is okay, what's not okay, you know, the way they were brought up, this is okay, this is not okay. certain things like that where some people might say a 20-year age gap is a big deal, but other people might say a 20-year age gap is nothing. It depends on the person, you know. Things like that, same-sex relationships, relationships with people who are non-binary genders, transgender, you know, like there's a lot of, I want to say taboo, but to me it's not taboo, it's normal. I just hope you understand where I'm coming from. So, those of you who resonate with this, you might also resonate with religious beliefs conflicting with one's feelings, the beliefs of those around you. Like, if people say the way you feel about someone is wrong in some way, like it's not okay for you to, let's say, have feelings for someone because of whatever reason, race, gender, age, etc., social status, anything like that where people look at others to separate them and to put them in groups, and then to determine that whoever you love is not okay because they're in this certain group and you're in this certain group, and that's not cool. You know, I think something like that is going on here. Specifically when it comes to sexual / romantic, what am I trying to say? Oh, identity. So sexual romantic identity. So anything that's not, I wish I could have like prepared a script for this. Anything that's not your typical, not typical, heterosexual, let's say. Heterosexual, you're about the same age, you believe in the same things. I don't know. What am I trying to say? You get it. It's fine. Moving on. Realization. Making things better, resisting change. This resisting change card kept coming out. So again, I'm not sure. That might be confirmation for you. Working together, dreams, taking action. Okay, so with making things better and resisting change, those were clarified by working together, dreams, and taking action. So I'm not sure if someone's realized that we're going to stick to a relationship because I have a feeling this involves a relationship. I think that someone may have had a realization that they've been resisting change that would make things better. Someone might envision being able to work together with this person to make dreams happen, like working together to make dreams come true in some kind of way, or someone dreams of working together and taking action with a person toward a person, or this could be a situation, you know, take it how it resonates, but making things better. Maybe someone's recently had this realization before with the, I think it was the second video, when we were talking about the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. It was like someone was having significant realizations. So I'm not sure if these realizations have to do with collaborating with someone, making things better in some way, but the challenge was resisting change, like someone was resisting change. Okay, insecure, an answer, truth, new opportunity, energetic, amused, feelings, energetic, amused. Huh. Someone might feel like someone is, like they like someone's energy. They find them amusing in some way. They want a new opportunity. Alright, am I missing anything about this main message? Beginning of cycle, ecstatic, and offer. So someone's really excited about beginning a cycle, making someone an offer possibly. They are feeling anxious and requiring patience, or trying to be patient with their self. Trying to stay open-minded about the past. Or this could be kind of guidance to try to remain open-minded about the past. No action, abundance of darkness. No action, abundance and darkness. It's like there was a chest with abundance in it. It's like someone never opened that chest. They just left it in the dark. They didn't take action to open that chest to, I don't know, witness the abundance, experience, celebrate, partake in. No action, beginning of cycle, anxiety. Or if someone's currently not taking action to begin a cycle. This is just leaving that abundance in a dark chest. And that's, I mean, patience. Patience is required. You know, feelings are meant to be felt. Feelings are meant to be felt for reasons. You know, like, if someone's experiencing anxiety, it's for a reason. I wish I remember the quote. There was a really good quote about that. Okay, moving on. Ecstatic change, single leave. Ecstatic change, single leave. So if someone's really happy about a change they're making, this can involve becoming single. If they were part of a coupling of some kind. Leave. Stability. Success. No, that was... Stability, putting yourself first. Optimism, moving, instability, high self-confidence. Okay, so someone here might also be leaving a somewhat stable, like this could be material-wise or physically stable. Jeez. Words. Someone might be leaving a situation that is somewhat stable in some ways. And they're feeling confident, optimistic, that although they might experience instability at some point, they'll be okay. You're putting yourself first. This might require you to feel a little unstable or experience some level of instability, but if you have enough confidence in yourself, you know that you can overcome whatever this is. You will regain stability eventually. It's just part of change. Change is very uncomfortable, it can be painful, but inevitably, it's an excellent thing to do. Stability, success, options, showing love, loyalty. Okay, so someone might be, if this isn't about options like options between, let's say, people, right? A handful of people someone has an option with, right? This could be about different ways to do something. Maybe different ways to show love and have success, to show love and loyalty to someone. I don't know. That could be it. And then we have psychic abilities, giving and giving help again. So, yeah, I really feel like the only way I can really interpret this is that either someone, whoever might resonate with this, they have psychic abilities, you have psychic abilities that are helping or can give help in some way, or you are receiving help from someone who has psychic abilities or is intuitive, clairvoyant, etc. Okay, let's move on. So that's the main message. While I was preparing the regular tarot cards to ask some specific questions like I did before, courage or strength is popping out again. I remember courage was sitting here in the last video. Courage. Okay, anyways. So while I was kind of shuffling the cards to ask specific questions, two cards came out together. And I'll show you what they were in one moment. The two cards that came out were the Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if this is two people involved in the situation or what. This could be an aspect of, this could be one person's energy, or this could be two people. The Queen of Cups is very kind, loving, nurturing, compassionate, intuitive, sweet. I'm getting like definitely a sweet energy here, or a kind, like a kinder, sweet person. And then the King of Pentacles is someone who is the ruler of their kingdom when it comes to like finances, business, things like that. They're very stable, grounded, reliable. They know how to make things happen, to be secure, to be stable. So I'm not sure if these are two people involved here. I like to go off of my formal zodiac sign for the court cards. This one is Taurus and this one is Cancer. That's how I've always read. I've always read like the Knight of Cups would be Pisces. It's based on the Knights being the mutable signs, the Queens being, what are they? Cardinal signs, and the Kings being fixed signs. That's just how I read them. So when I see court cards and I feel something about it, I'll think about exactly the sign that it is. It could be relevant. There's no gender here, so a queen could be, well, I'm not even going to get into the gender thing. You heard me ramble on enough about everything before. It's not going to go well. I have a hard time with words sometimes. It's like there's too much going on in my head to like get it out right. Okay, so anyways, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles came out together. I clarified each individually. With the Queen of Cups, we got Page of Cups, which is about like a kind gesture. This could be an apology, so someone might want to apologize to this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups might want to apologize. I don't feel that way though, only because of the King of Pentacles cards. Nine of Wands, which is someone who's been through a lot. This person has been through a lot, but they're still standing. They're strong. I'm not sure. What I'm kind of getting is that this Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is, this person values emotions, intuition, things like that a lot. She's gifted when utilizing these things. This person may have been hurt a lot, or hurt specifically by someone here in the past, maybe, because of an expression of emotions or because of something involving investing emotions. Or this could be in general. This could be someone who puts themselves out there, who expresses their, it's like someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, right? Oftentimes, I think, judging by this energy here, this person might have been hurt a lot because of that, or experienced some kind of, I don't know, they might feel a little guarded, or they might have some walls built up. The Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who invests emotionally in things. They put their emotions into what they grow, what they nurture. This is someone who's very genuine, is what I'm getting, genuine. But this has gotten them hurt, whether by a specific person or others. It hasn't stopped them though. This Queen of Cups is upright, you know, it's kind of like one of those things like, this is who I am. Sometimes I feel hurt because of the way I feel. Like maybe this person has felt loving feelings towards other people with all these, we have the Knight and the Page, so these are the actions taken by someone using cups. So this person might have been, what am I trying to say? I don't remember what I was just trying to say. Alright, moving on. King of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. Oh my god, my voice. Ace of Swords, Temperance, the Devil, and the Fool. So I think that with the King of Pentacles and Ace of Swords, I think this is the energy that's received clarity. Or who this person knows. This person has clarity. I'm not sure if the Queen of Cups has clarity. They might. Based on intuition mostly. But this King of Pentacles has the truth. Has an absolute true idea of something here. And this involves healing a toxic situation for a renewal. Or someone's optimistic. This King of Pentacles could be optimistic that they maybe can bring clarity, or there's something involving clarity or the truth. Something this person knows that could heal some kind of toxicity or free someone from being stuck in some kind of way. Powerful energies on this King of Pentacles side especially. The Temperance with the Devil and the Fool, like, that's the devil being slayed big time. The Ace of Swords. It's wiping out any level of negativity or toxicity in this situation. I believe this King of Pentacles has the power to do this. Okay, so that was random. I didn't ask a question when these cards came out. They just came out and I went with it. And then we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. So this could have to do with a new opportunity, emotionally fulfilling opportunity. There's the potential there. The aces are potential. Oh, we have the Six of Wands, High Priestess. So there's definitely something here about someone's gotten some like intuitive guidance or something. Or someone knows something intuitively. Someone might intuitively know about a new opportunity. I don't know. Okay, moving on. So that's the main message. Oh. Okay, so the quick advice I got, I used traditional tarot to get advice for this. because after the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles cards came out, I wanted some kind of clarity as to exactly what was happening with them and why they came out. So I asked for advice, guidance for whoever will resonate with this message, and we got the Lovers and the Emperor. So earlier in this video, I mentioned leading. A need to take the lead is what's being advised, what someone's being guided to do, is take a leading role in this connection. Whatever connection this is, it's a major one. If there's an Emperor involved, no, there's no Empress involved with the cards. But I feel like we also, where am I going? So with the other advice over here, using the white cards, there's also something about a soul connection. So I think that this has to do with some kind of major, like a significant connection between two people. And I think that someone here is being encouraged to take a leading role in this connection. With the Lovers, we have Death and the Chariot. So if someone here wants change in whatever connection this is, it's required that they take the lead. Death. When I say required to take the lead, I mean that if you don't take the lead, or whoever this person is doesn't take the lead, this connection is not going to happen. It's, for some reason, it's not going to happen. If anyone wants change to transform this situation or connection, someone has to take the lead, to take control, and overcome whatever challenges, obstacles are here. They have to find the determination and will to do this. That's the only way change, positive change, can occur here. Whoever is being encouraged to utilize their Emperor energy, which is someone who is assertive, they take charge, they take the lead. Whoever this is being encouraged to try not to have limited beliefs about yourself, the other person, the situation, because that will only leave you feeling indecisive or unable to decide. If you feel stuck in your head, that's only going to leave you feeling indecisive, not knowing what to do. So the solution or advice in this situation is to take control. Take the lead. That is the only possible way for change, transformation to occur here. Okay. Let's see. I asked why this is going on with whoever's resonating with this. We have end of cycle, balance, and destroy. So I think someone ended a cycle in order to maybe experience some kind of balance, and it was necessary to destroy something else. End of cycle, to begin a cycle. In order to begin a cycle, oftentimes you have to destroy an old cycle. You have to end something else to begin something else. But this is creating balance, or it will create balance. Bored. Okay, so the three cards that came out when I asked why is this going on? End of cycle, bored, and withdrawn. So someone here might have felt bored or withdrawn, or is feeling bored and withdrawn in an older cycle, a cycle that's been happening already. Or someone's ending a cycle with someone who seems bored and withdrawn in some way. With bored, we have judgment and making things worse. So I'm not sure if someone's being judgmental in some kind of way, and that's making things worse, or if someone's made a final decision that they are not satisfied. They might be bored, or they're just not excited to be in whatever cycle this is, and that it's making things worse for them to stay in it, maybe? Okay, so with judgment, we have an apology and free. So I think someone might have made a final decision to free themselves in some way. I'm not sure if they've apologized, kind of like, I'm sorry, but I have to go, that kind of thing, or what. Making things worse, we have the unknown, not interested, waiting, negotiate, and curiosity. Making things worse, the unknown. Someone doesn't know. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if someone is still in this older cycle where they're feeling bored and it's making things worse in some way. and they're not sure if someone's... Hold on. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if someone is, let's say, in a relationship. I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm using this for example purposes so that I can kind of make sense of this. Making things worse and the unknown. I'm not sure if it's unknown that someone is unsatisfied in a relationship. And they're kind of like, just like, while this person is kind of secretly unsatisfied, if they're kind of like making plans to begin a new cycle in some way. I don't know. Making things worse, the unknown, not interested. That's why I said that. The unknown and not interested. It's like if someone's sticking around in something that they don't want to be in. It's not known that they're not interested in this, whatever's going on. Making things worse, the unknown, not interested. Someone might not know if someone's interested or not interested in them. In the prior videos, I've mentioned something about someone not knowing if someone was attracted to them, maybe. So, I don't know. Then we have waiting, negotiate, and curiosity. I'm not sure if someone's waiting to negotiate something or waiting to see if someone tries to compromise with someone in some way. Curiosity. Waiting, negotiate, curiosity. I don't know. What could this be? Waiting, negotiate, curiosity. Yeah, so there could be some kind of negotiation or compromise happening here. Like if someone's maybe trying to make things better in some kind of way. I don't know. I'll leave that to you to decipher. Then we have withdrawn, a turn back, needing help, walking away. That's pretty clear. Withdrawn, a turned back, needing help, walking away. So someone's needing help to walk away from a situation. Withdrawn, a turned back, needing help, walking away. Yeah, so that's why all of this is going on, where someone's excited about a new cycle and making an offer. That's happening because of end of cycle, boredom, and withdrawn. I do not understand the bored portion mostly. Alright, let's see. What else? We have advice. Okay, here we go. Advice. Let me try to not mess this up. So with advice, we got not knowing and disloyalty. Those two cards came out together. And then those were clarified by reality. So, as advice, not knowing and disloyalty, reality. I don't know how to interpret that as advice. This might be a question someone has. If someone is not sure if someone's disloyal or not, and they want to know the truth, the reality. Not knowing, reality. We have low self-confidence and not taking action. Reality. Low self-confidence and not taking action. So, I don't know if, I'm just going to go with it. I don't know if someone here is unsure if someone's loyal or disloyal. The reality of the situation is that someone might have low self-confidence and they're not taking action. Low self-confidence with, what is this, heartbreak? Is there just one card? Heartbreak, carefree, kindness. Reality, low self-confidence with heartbreak, carefree, and kindness. I'm not sure if someone is... Hi, careful, there's a candle. I guess you can come up here. We've gone through most of this. Yeah, you can come up here. Okay, so I don't know if someone is not sure if someone's disloyal, loyal, or if they would be loyal to them. Reality, low self-confidence, heartbreak, carefree, kindness. So like when I saw carefree and kindness come out, I'm not sure if someone's worried that someone's disloyal, but your guidance, advice is to surrender these cares. Someone here is a kind individual who, I don't know if this doesn't always necessarily mean loyalty, but it could be. Low self-confidence might have someone feeling like they're going to be heartbroken, especially because I mentioned before that loyalty might have been an issue in the past for someone. So if someone has, let's say, experience infidelity in their life or partners cheating on them in some kind of way, this could chip away at someone's confidence for sure. Reality, low self-confidence, heartbreak, kindness, carefree. Maybe someone feels like if this kindness and carefree are aspects of someone's personality, like if they're kind of a free spirit who's like nice to people, someone might look at that and think that that means that person's disloyal. Not the case all the time. That could just be how someone is. It doesn't mean that they get romantically, physically involved with people. It means that they like to spread kindness and have a carefree spirit, you know? So if that resonates, don't take these personality traits as indicators for disloyalty. Interesting. Okay, then we have not taking action. Okay, not knowing and disloyalty with reality, not taking action, resisting, unamused, hiding emotions, not beneficial. So when I got unamused, I laughed, and I'm sorry to do that because this is serious, I know. But what the first thing I got was that someone knows that they've been resisting taking action and hiding their emotions, and they're completely unamused by this because it's not beneficial. It's not helping the situation. So that's the way I got it, and I laughed because I can resonate with that quite a bit. It's very unamusing when you know that someone's hiding emotions. It's not beneficial. Not knowing, disloyalty, reality, not taking action, resisting, hiding emotions, unamused, not beneficial. That's the reality of the situation. I'm not sure if someone's let's say someone's wondering about a certain person, wondering if they're loyal, if they're looking at someone like they're kind and carefree with people, but maybe they've pulled away from you or someone else, if they become distant or if they seem uninterested in some way, the reality of the situation might be that someone here didn't take action and has been resisting taking action, I guess, hiding their emotions, and this is not beneficial. So someone's unamused, and that might be why they kind of like don't seem interested, because they're unamused by a situation. How else can I look at this? Reality, low self-confidence, not taking action. Okay, so if someone wants to say, I'm not taking action toward this person because I don't know if they're loyal or not, that's an excuse. The reality is that someone actually has low self-confidence, and that's why they're not taking action. It has to do with confidence. It doesn't have to do about that other person being loyal or not. Not taking action, resisting, hiding emotions, not beneficial, unamused. It gets me every time. I don't know why. I think it's the whole unamused card. It's completely just like, this isn't funny. This isn't cute. It's not like, Interesting. This could be someone, interesting. So, okay. Let's say person A likes person B. Person B may have shown person A that they like them in some way, but person A didn't respond or didn't show interest. Person B may have continued liking person A, but because person A never took action or expressed their emotions in some way, person B might have gone on living their life and eventually maybe ended up meeting other people or getting involved with other people somehow, possibly romantically or physically. And someone might wonder, it's like someone might perceive that as disloyalty in some way. Like, you liked me, why did you go get involved with someone else? The reality of that situation is that person A didn't take action. They resisted. They hid their emotions. And someone was unamused by this. They were not entertained. They didn't think it was funny or cute. And it was not beneficial, so they moved on. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to look at that. I don't know how else to interpret this. Not knowing, disloyalty, reality, low self-confidence, not taking action. This could go many ways. Take what resonates, you know. Alright, last bit of advice was soul connection. With soul connection, we got magic and a wish. It's pretty mystical, huh? Soul connection with magic and a wish. Magic, create, inspired. So there's some kind of like really magical soul connection here, or someone's wishing for this magical soul connection. This is what someone's wished for. A wish, beneficial, trying something new. Agreeing, attraction, clarity, receiving. Okay, a wish, beneficial. It might be beneficial for someone to try something new. Agreeing, people agreeing on something. Someone agrees about trying something new being beneficial. Agreeing, attraction, clarity, and receiving. I'm not sure if someone, oh yeah, so how this originally came out was a wish clarified by beneficial. Beneficial was clarified by trying something new. And then trying something new was clarified by agreeing and attraction. So I don't know if before in I think second video, maybe even the first one, we were talking about how someone might have been unsure whether or not someone was attracted to them or not. I think this is the answer, that if you were wondering, and if you resonate with this so far, the attraction is mutual. Someone's receiving clarity about this. Attracting and receiving are very similar. Attracting is calling things in, you know, like it's like being a magnet for what you are attracting with your thoughts, energy, etc., right? Attraction, receiving, clarity. Trying something new, agreeing, attraction, receiving clarity. Magic, create, inspired. Huh, interesting. So whatever this is, this has to do with some kind of soul connection. Soul connections are special and they're different. Some soul connections, from my knowledge, I don't have a lot of knowledge about this, some soul connections have to deal with people who come into your life for a quick, brief moment. They help you in some way, or you help them in some way, mutual, and then they leave. You know, they're not meant to stick around. Some, I don't know, some challenge you to, I don't know, they like trigger you. They cause you to, they influence you to look inward, to go inward and learn about yourself, life, etc. Some soul connections are people who get together and they just have some kind of like magical energy together, where things go very well, oftentimes. It's like the two energies together work really well, and it's just like a magical experience. So there's a lot of different types of soul connections. I'm not going to name them how a lot of people name them, because I think people are quick to put names and labels on connections, and that can be harmful and not beneficial. And it could leave people unamused. Alright, let's get to the oracle messages. Okay, a brief side note before I start these. So, these cards were laid out yesterday, and I had to put them away. I've had a really hard time getting this video going. I'd do readings, and then I'd have to go do something else, and I'd get interrupted, and sometimes the cards would get messed up. I'd come back to them. I didn't understand anything anymore, so I'd do it again. So anyway, yesterday, I got these cards out, and I had to put them away for a little bit. So I, in a very organized manner, I like made piles and I separated them using random Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards. It's like an oracle deck. I just picked 3 random cards to insert between stacks of cards to keep them separated, and I was fascinated by what they were. We got publicity, escape, and convention. And this was during all of the, when I was talking about earlier with the like taboo kind of relationships happening here. publicity, escape, and convention. So it's like someone's in the public eye, or like people have their opinions on something, or people are noticing that someone's escaping convention, or someone's trying to escape convention in some kind of way, what's expected. It's like this person's in a little box. See that person in the box? It's like they're just trapped in what other people think, or how things apparently should be, depending on who you ask. Someone wants to escape this, or is escaping this, but it's being noticed, or like someone could be in the public eye, or I don't know, it's attracting attention in some kind of way. I don't know. I was just really interested about how those cards ended up in here. It was not intentional. I just picked 3 random cards really quickly to put inside cards. Okay, moving on. Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past, heal the present. This was reminding me of the Clear the Air card that came out before. Rejuvenating Rain. You see this all right, maybe? Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past, heal the present. So again, it's about clearing the past, releasing what's happened in the past, and healing the present. So before we had anxiety with the past, beginning of cycle, right? So it's like all of that anxiety someone might be feeling about the past needs to just be released. Like whatever happened in the past is the past. Yes, sometimes people will bring up stuff that happened in the past, but that's on them. If they're not releasing the past, if they're not clearing it, that's on them. Fortunately, some people know how to clear the past, and depending on what's happened here, it's not something to be anxious about. Like there's not, on that person's end, they're not going to respond in a way that should have you feeling anxious, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not fair to tell someone to not be anxious, of course. Like people feel how they feel. But if someone's worried about, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get from this. Like if someone's worried, someone's holding a grudge against them or something like that, I'm not going to say this for everyone, because some people are holding a grudge, but it's just, you won't know until you know, Clear the past, heal the present. Focus on healing the present. Wow. Focus on healing the present. You're being encouraged to heal the present. Answering the call. The time is now. The time is now to do this. If you were wondering if it's a good time, yes, it's a good time to do this. Rejuvenating Rain. Answering the call. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So with this card, you're being encouraged to do what you feel is the right thing to do. What you feel in your heart and your soul, your mind, is the right thing to do. To you, not to what other people say. To you specifically, what is right. An important lesson is unfolding. This is a part of an important lesson you're learning. Okay. Then your positive affirmations. I am getting healthier and stronger every day. Did this one come out for you before? It may have. I'm getting healthier and stronger every day. And that's great, because I remember the first message had a lot to do with, I don't remember exactly the 3 cards, but I know health and stressed was there. Oh, instability, health, and stressed. So I don't know if, I hope this is the case, that you are feeling and getting healthier and stronger every day. This could be a positive affirmation for you to repeat to yourself. People say affirmations throughout their day, or they start their day with it, end their day with it, whatever you personally choose. It can be beneficial to have affirmations that you say to yourself. It's one of those things, like our thoughts create our reality, right? The words we say to ourselves and about ourselves create our reality. It puts that energy out there. I am getting healthier and stronger every day. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. So, I'm not sure, have we gotten these cards for you before? Your ability to conquer your challenges is limitless. Know that whatever challenges you're faced with, you have limitless ability to conquer them. Your potential to succeed is infinite. Whatever you want success with, you have infinite potential to do that. It's what you do with yourself that creates that success. It's how you control your thoughts, what actions you decide to take that creates success. You have what it takes to have success. It's what you do with what you have that creates that success. Your ability to conquer your challenges is limitless. This card basically says you can do anything you want. If you decide to do something, you can do it. I release the unchangeable past and embrace my incredible future. Again, this is reminding me of the clear the past, heal the present, and then clear the air from before. I release the unchangeable past. Whatever's happened in the past, it can't be changed. The only things that can be changed about the past are how we perceive it, how we choose to feel about it, things like that. I release the unchangeable past and embrace my incredible future. Yeah, so it's like we have beginning of cycle, right? Anxiety, no action, the past. So it's like it's whoever's resonating with this, you're in the midst of releasing this past, older cycle. And it's like you're going through the emotions involved with this change, beginning or ending one cycle, beginning another. Embrace your incredible future. Release the unchangeable past. Yeah, what's happened has happened. There's nothing we can do. I've looked into time travel and we haven't figured it out yet. Release the unchangeable past. Embrace your incredible future. Okay. So these last oracle cards I pulled from you are from the, what is it called? The Osho Zen Tarot. This is going to be a bit of a longer, I'll go over them briefly, but at the end of this video, I'm going to read from the book, each card for you, because it's important. It's important for you somehow. I just know it. So once I explain these briefly, feel free to stick around for listening to me read. And hopefully it will benefit you in some way. But if not, let's just do this. Let's see. So I asked for your advice guidance. And we got inner voice and guilt. So I'm not sure if someone's feeling guilty. I hope you can see this all right. Inner voice and guilt. Yeah. Inner voice and guilt. So I'm not sure if someone's got a lot of like a guilty conscience in some kind of way. Alright, with inner voice we have completion and the outsider. I'm not sure if someone here has always kind of felt like an outsider, like you didn't quite fit in or you felt different than others. Or this is something about your inner voice, like you talking to yourself and making yourself seem to be an outsider. Or this could also be outside influences. So I believe the book gets into this outsider card and it talks about outside influences and how to focus on one's own inner voice, how to listen to one's own inner voice versus letting outsiders dictate, influence, etc. And completion is in the middle of those. So it's like ending, I'm not sure if someone here is ending a cycle where they allowed others to kind of control them or manipulate them in a way, influence them. Or if this is a completion, like a completion to someone feeling like an outsider, feeling like an outcast in a way. You know, there's nothing wrong with being an outcast. When I say this, I mean feeling like you don't belong somewhere or you're too different. You're, you know, anything like that. Alright. And then with guilt, we have suppression and slowing down. So I'm not sure if someone's been suppressing feelings of guilt and if they're like coming out, or if someone's learning, if your advice guidance is to, What would this be? Slow down. If someone's feelings of guilt are suppressing them in some way. Because this person's all tangled up. They're like, this person's all tangled up. They can't really move. It's interesting how similar these cards are. Like this card. Hold on, it's hard to do this. But I can do it. I can do it. This way is this way. This. And this card, there's like hands all over this person's head. In this card, there's hands all over this person's head, right? And they're like in agony. And then in this card, what do we got going on here? This person's all caught up in some kind of ropes, stuck between this wall. Interesting. In both of these, the clouds. Look at the clouds in the background of both of these. Up here, and then here. It's like dark clouds, like the clear the air card. Clear the air. Maybe someone's feeling guilty and they need to clear the air. Maybe this is slowing someone down because they've been like keeping these guilty feelings inside or something like that. Oh, interesting. And these two, interesting. Okay, so I don't know where we're going with this, but with the rainbows, the two final cards under each of these sections was the outsider and slowing down, right? In the outsider, we have this child. Hold on, I can do this. If I believe it, I can achieve it. We have a child looking through this gate. This child feels like they can't get past this gate, like there's a blockage, but they're failing to realize this lock isn't even locked. It just appears to be that way. It appears to be closed and locked, but they didn't look close enough to discover that the lock isn't even latched. It just has to be unhooked. But all the rainbow back here, and then this slowing down, we have a turtle who's on land going towards the water. And the water has like a rainbow tone to it. Both of these cards have to go, or have to deal with going to a different element, kind of. It's like this kid would be going to a different side as the outsider. Feeling like an outsider. Like they're not welcome here, but they are. Or not allowed to go here, but they are. There's something about that. And then this turtle, right? The turtle seems cool with his journey, right? He just has to go from land to water. And this is reminding me of the King of Pentacles earth energy with the Queen of Cups water energy. Like, I don't know if this, like, water energy is kind of unfamiliar to someone. Like, emotions, dealing with emotions or something. Interesting. Moving slow. The turtle can handle both land and water. The turtle has everything it takes within them, on them, to handle both of these elements, both of these experiences. It's just taking it slow. Slowly walking into that water. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What else we got here? Any other similarities? I don't know. Okay, I want to read these cards. So if you are not interested in listening to each, I'll show you so you can decide. So each card has a paragraph here and then a page here. So there's 6 cards. If you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome to. I invite you to. But if this is where we leave, thank you for being here. I hope that this provided you with clarity and was beneficial in some way. And I wish you the best. Anyone who resonates with this, I wish you the best when it comes to making positive changes with your life. All right. So those of you who have stuck around, let's read. Let's start with Inner Voice. Oh, I meant to, this book is a little challenging to navigate. I meant to put Post-its or something. I'll do my best. Feel free to, I'll probably edit this out. Okay, I found them. I put each card in the page. So let's do this. Alright, inner voice. I'll show you briefly. I could try to hold it up, I guess. We'll see if I'm good at multitasking like this. The inner voice speaks not in words, but in the wordless language of the heart. It's like an oracle who only speaks the truth. If it had a face, it would be like the face at the center of this card. Alert, watchful, and able to accept both the dark and the light, symbolized by the two hands holding the crystal. The crystal itself represents the clarity that comes from transcending all dualities. The inner voice can also be playful as it dives deep into the emotions and emerges again to soar towards the sky, like two dolphins dancing in the waters of life. It is connected with the cosmos through the crescent moon crown and the earth as represented by the green leaves on the figure's kimono. There are times in our lives when too many voices seem to be pulling us this way and that. Our very confusion in such situations is a reminder to seek silence and centering within. Only then are we able to hear our truth. If you have found your truth within yourself, there is nothing more in this whole existence to find. Truth is functioning through you. When you open your eyes, it is truth opening his eyes. When you close your eyes, it is truth who is closing its eyes. This is a tremendous meditation. If you can simply understand the device, you don't have to do anything. Whatever you are doing is being done by truth. You are walking, it is truth. You are sleeping, it is truth resting. You are speaking, it is truth speaking. You are silent, it is truth that is silent. This is one of the most simple meditation techniques. Slowly, slowly, everything settles by the simple formula. And then there is no need for the technique. When you are cured, you throw away the meditation, you throw away the medicine. Then you live as truth, alive, radiant, contented, blissful, a song unto yourself. Your whole life becomes a prayer without any words, or better to say, a prayerfulness, a grace, a beauty which does not belong to our mundane world, a ray of light coming from the beyond into the darkness of our world. Wow, that word grace was there again. A heavy, or a beauty which does not belong to our mundane world, a ray of light coming from the beyond into the darkness of our world. Wow. So this is about finding and living one's truth. Long story short for that card. Hi, baby girl. Can you, give us some space? Yeah, get it. Can you give us some space, please? Or you can sit on my lap if you'd like. You want to sit on my lap? You want to sit on my lap? You're kind of in the way. I mean, I love you to pieces, but you are in the way right now. You are in the way. Alright, completion was clarifying inner voice, so I'll read that one to you. Can I get this up close without my cat getting in the way? Oh. Alright, completion. It's like a puzzle happening here. Okay, completion. Here the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle is being put into its place. The position of the third eye. The place of inner perception. Even in the ever-changing flow of life, there are moments in which we come to a point of completion. In these moments, we are able to perceive the whole picture. The composite of all the small pieces that have occupied our attention for so long. In the finishing, we can either be in despair because we don't want the situation to come to an end, or we can be grateful and accepting of the fact that life is full of endings and new beginnings. Whatever has been absorbing your time and energy is now coming to an end. In completing it, you will be clearing the space for something new to begin. Use this interval to celebrate both, the end of the old and the coming of the new. This is the way of Zen, not to say things to their completion. This has to be understood. It is a very important methodology. Not to say everything means to give an opportunity to the listener to complete it. All answers are incomplete. The master has only given you a direction. By the time you reach the limit, you will know what is going to remain. This way, if somebody is trying to understand Zen intellectually, he will fail. It is not an answer to the question, but something more than the answer. It is indicating the very reality. The Buddha nature is not something far away. Your very consciousness is Buddha nature, and your consciousness can witness these things which constitute the world. The world will end, but the mirror will remain, mirroring nothing. Wow. All right. Inner voice. Completion. Then which one was next? The outsider. The outsider. I hope you can see this okay. The outsider. The small child in this card is standing on one side of a gate, looking through it. He is so small and so convinced that he cannot get through. He cannot see that the chain holding the gate is not locked. All he has to do is open it. Whenever we feel left out or excluded, it brings up this feeling of being a small, helpless child. It is not surprising, as the feeling is deeply rooted in our earliest childhood experiences. The problem is that, because it is so deeply rooted, it plays over and over again, like a tape in our lives. You have an opportunity now to stop the tape, to quit tormenting yourself with ideas that you are somehow not enough to be accepted and included. Recognize the roots of these feelings in the past and let go of the old pain. It will bring you the clarity to see how you can open the gate and enter that which you must long to become. Wow. So you are feeling yourself an outsider. This is good. This is the transitory period. Now you have to be alert not to fill yourself with pain and misery. Now that God is no longer there, who is going to console you? Wow. Interesting. Hi. Now that God is no longer there, who is going to console you? You don't need any consolation. Humanity has come of age. Be a man, be a woman, and stand on your own feet. Excuse me. The only way to be connected with existence is to go inwards. Because there at the center, you are still connected. You have been disconnected physically from your mother. That disconnection was absolutely necessary to make you an individual in your own right. But you are not disconnected from the universe. Your connection with the universe is of consciousness. Your connection with the universe is of consciousness. You cannot see it, so you have to go deep down with great awareness, watchfulness, witnessing, and you will find the connection. The Buddha is the connection. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So all that was clarifying inner voice. Completion. The outsider. Alright, what was next? Next we have guilt. Honey bunny, it's not a good time for you to be up here. We can cuddle on a little bit. Guilt. Guilt. Guilt is one of the most destructive emotions in which we can get caught. If we have wronged another or gone against our own truth, then of course we will feel bad. But to let ourselves be overwhelmed with guilt is to invite a migraine. We end up surrounded by nagging clouds of self-doubt and feelings of worthlessness to the point where we cannot see any of the beauty and joy that life is trying to offer us. We all long to be better people, more loving, more aware, more true to ourselves. But when we punish ourselves for our failures by feeling guilty, we can get locked into a cycle of despair and hopelessness that robs us of all clarity about ourselves and the situations we encounter. You are absolutely okay as you are, and it is absolutely natural to go astray from time to time. Just learn from it, move on, and use the lesson not to make the same mistake again. This moment, this here now, is forgotten when you start thinking in terms of achieving something. When the achieving mind arises, you lose contact with the paradise you are in. This is one of the most liberating approaches. It liberates you right now. Forget all about sin and forget all about saintliness. Both are stupid. Both together have destroyed all the joys of humanity. The sinner is feeling guilty, hence his joy is lost. How can you enjoy life if you are continuously feeling guilty? If you are continuously going to the church to confess that you have done this wrong and that wrong, and wrong and wrong and wrong, your whole life seems to be made of sins. How can you live joyously? It becomes impossible to delight in life. You become heavy, loaded. Guilt sits on your chest like a rock. It crushes you. It does not allow you to dance. How can you dance? How can guilt dance? How can guilt sing? How can guilt love? How can guilt live? So the one who thinks he is doing something wrong is guilty, burdened, dead before death, has already entered into the grave. Whoa. Okay. Wow. I don't have much to say. I'm just letting the book talk because, there's a lot to say here, right? All right, suppression. So guilt was clarified by suppression. Suppression. The figure on this card is quite literally all tied up in knots. His light still shines within, but he has repressed his own vitality, trying to meet so many demands and expectations. He has given up all his own power and vision in return for being accepted by the very same forces that have imprisoned him. Wow. Interesting. I'm going to read that one again. He has given up all his own power and vision in return for being accepted by the very same forces that have imprisoned him. Whoa. The danger of suppressing one's natural energy in this way is apparent in the cracks of a volcanic eruption about to take place around the edges of the image. The real message of the card is to find a healing outlet for this potential explosion. It is essential to find a way to release whatever tensions and stresses might be building up inside you right now. Pardon me. Honey, you've already had dinner. I don't know why you're so worked up. Come here. You gotta sit down. You gotta get down. You gotta get down. I need to focus. I can't read and hold up cards when you're rubbing your butt all over my face. Yep. You can't deny that's what was happening. Alright, where was I? The real message of the card is to find a healing outlet for this potential explosion. It is essential to find a way to release whatever tensions and stresses might be building up inside you right now. Beat on a pillow, jump up and down, go out into the wilderness and scream at the empty sky. Anything to shake up your energy and allow it to circulate freely. Don't wait for a catastrophe to happen. Wow. In Sanskrit, the name is, the name is Alaya Vigyan? Alaya Vigyan? The house where you go on throwing into the basement things that you want to do, but you cannot. Let me try reading that again. The house where you go on throwing into the basement things. Where you go. The house where you go throwing into the basement things that you want to do, but you cannot because of social conditions, culture, civilization. But they go on collecting there, and they affect your actions, your life, very indirectly. Directly, they cannot face you. You have forced them into darkness, but from the dark side, they go on influencing your behavior. They are dangerous. It is dangerous to keep all those inhibitions inside you. It is possible that these are the things that come to a climax when a person goes insane. Insanity is nothing but all these suppressions coming to a point where you cannot control them anymore. But madness is acceptable, while meditation is not, and meditation is the only way to make you absolutely sane. Wow. But madness is acceptable while meditation is not. That's interesting because we're talking a lot about beliefs. Like in this book, I've noticed that it's kind of like, I don't know, we're talking about like some Western religions here, etc. It's about saying what is acceptable and what is not. Madness, it's sarcastic obviously. Madness is acceptable while meditation is not. And meditation is the only way to make you absolutely sane. That's getting into your inner voice. Wow, there's a lot to this. This is some stuff. All right, last card. Slowing down. Whoop. Hope you can see this okay. Slowing down. The Night of Rainbows is a reminder that, just like this tortoise, we carry our home with us wherever we go. There is no need to hurry, no need to seek shelter elsewhere. Even as we move into the depths of the emotional waters, we can remain self-contained and free from attachments. It is a time when you are ready to let go of any expectations you have had about yourself or other people, and to take responsibility for any illusions you might have been carrying. There is no need to do anything but rest in the fullness of who you are right now. If desires and hopes and dreams are fading away, so much the better. Their disappearance is making space for a new quality of stillness and acceptance of what is, and you are able to welcome this development in a way you have never been able to before. Savor this quality of slowing down, of coming to rest, and recognizing that you are already at home. Meditation is a kind of medicine. Its use is only for the time being. Once you have learned the quality, then you need not to do any particular meditation. Then the meditation has to spread all over your life. Walking is Zen, sitting is Zen. Then what will be the quality? Watchfully, alert, joyously, unmotivated, centered, loving, flowing, one walks. And the walking is sauntering. Loving, alert, watchful, one sits, unmotivated. Not sitting for anything in particular, just enjoying how beautiful just sitting doing nothing is, how relaxing, how restful. After a long walk, you sit under a tree and the breeze comes and cools you. Each moment, one has to be at ease with oneself, not trying to improve, not cultivating anything, not practicing anything. Walking is Zen, sitting is Zen. Talking or silent, moving, unmoving. The essence is at ease. The essence is at ease. That is the key word. The essence is at ease. That is the key statement. Do whatsoever you are doing, but at the deepest core, remain at ease, cool, calm, centered. Wow. All right, well, some stuff to think about, huh? There's a lot of depth to this deck and the words in this book. Well, thank you for, if you stuck around to listen to me read, I hope that it provided you with some benefit. And again, thank you for being here. And if this resonated, I hope that it brought you clarity and was beneficial, and I wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on leaving old cycles behind and for pursuing new cycles, for trying to better your life and find happiness. You do deserve it, okay? So I wish you the best, and if I see you around again, until next time, bye.